One of North Carolina's proudest heritages is the family farm. Agriculture has been the mainstay of the state's economy since its earliest days. For officials of the Agriculture Department and the North Carolina State Fair, it's important when a family farm stands the test of time by remaining in the same family for 100 years.
If you can show by a deed or by a trade patent that you have had continuous ownership by direct descendants or legally adopted children, you will qualify as a Century Farm family.
Charles Silver and his family did that 3 times better. The land of Midway Plantation in Wake County was part of a royal land deed granted to his ancestors in 1673.
The family's been here for 300 years, and it's never been deeded to anyone. It's only been willed, so there's actually no deed on the property.
What Silver and the descendants of Colonel John Hinton have instead is centuries of tales handed down through word of mouth. How the main house was built as a wedding present for David Hinton III in the 1840s. How the portrait of David Hinton's wife was stolen by Union soldiers and used as a saddle blanket until rescued by a slave and returned to Midway. The 105 acres that is still used to grow many of the same crops grown here 300 years ago. For Charles Hinton Silver, the recognition of Midway as a Century Farm was another entry in the family history.
It's just a point of recognition that I think is important for our heritage and for my children to be able to say that we've lived here. We're the 6th generation who've lived here. I'm really like a caretaker. My job is to pass it on to the next generation, and I think everyone so far has felt that way, and I hope they'll continue that.
For Silver and his family, that may become more difficult in the name of progress. Plans call for a highway to cut across the edge of the property, something that may force Silver to move the house. He says it may be the only way to ensure Midway Plantation stays in the family another 300 years. Graham Wilson, WBTV News, Raleigh.